I haven't worn these in a minute. What it is? What's up? Asa, dude. Asa. Ookly dokily. I'm gonna get fancy in a sec. Too much fuzz on this. What's good, Asa, dude? Big Zaw. Thanks for liking. I'm gonna force it. Greetings. It's going on. Hold on. It's going on like 2 weeks and I haven't had to charge these. Oops. What is going on? Phoebe does not slay. Big Zaw. Yeah, let's respect the chat. We literally have been live for 3 minutes. Bro, chill out. No, your question was a little mean. All right, let's see what's connected. Bro, go find another live. You up in here. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. See, the best birthdays is in March. Okay? Okay. Hold on, where the I'm gonna read the lyrics. Do they have the lyrics? She's 23. They don't got the lyrics like that app on the phone. Throw up your set for me. Yes. Hey, Jacob in here. What's good? Yeah, don't respect the teacher so you can learn. Class is in session. Thanks. I got the headphones on too. That gangsta that turn me out. As I'm listening, like imagine your teacher listening to Lotto. That would be the headphones finna fly off. I should have like It's okay. So, dude. I was like, all right, welcome back to the live. I know, yes, this is clearly a wig. This is this is clearly a wig. I was just being funny. Um, I put this wig on when I need to like model stuff and like my hair is not like a good type to model. So like I did this when I need to take a picture of my hair clips. I have this market coming up, but then like, and I had to move. But once I get things settled, we need to get my hair clips on the website very soon. So, yeah, real ones stay. There's 4 real ones up in here. Make sure you like and subscribe. So, I am a daily streamer. That sounds funny to say. But welcome to the live. My name is Ashley. For those that are new here, I am a fiber artist and I also am a yoga therapist. I know that sounds funny. But I have like a persona. It's calling me. Okay, hold on. My screen went black. So I was just doing like an intro. Somebody leaving me a voicemail at 8 at night. Who is this? Okay, hang on. Hang on. What the hell is going on? Okay, let me know. Can y'all hear me or not? I'm good. Okay, cool. Some voice, like, it was a spam call and they called me twice. So, like, I have not the newest iPhone, but I have a newer iPhone at the top. It doesn't even matter. I'm like, why are we paying all this money and the phones can't even forward you to voicemail? I don't want to know I'm getting a voicemail. Just let that notification pop up later. You know what I mean? So, I was in the middle of doing my intro. Hi. I feel like most of y'all know, but if you don't know, welcome to the channel. We keep it hood, we keep it good. But yeah, I already told my husband, I'm only expecting contact from my husband. Like, respectfully, I don't know why people be hitting me up after 8. I'm old. I'm joking. I'm old. I feel old. I had a birthday this month. So welcome to the channel. We do arts and crafts and we also do yoga. And it's not one-sided. I know, like, thank you for liking this channel. I do daily streams on here. So if you can catch me, make sure you turn your post notifications on because you may get like a random adventure live with Ashley. Maybe we do a live stream going to the market. Not, yeah, because I'll be in Chicago this Saturday for a craft event. So turn your post notifications on, and my schedule is usually Monday through Friday, 11:30 a.m. Around that time is when I go live. So if you want to catch my lives, you can catch them at that time. And then if we get a 2-for-1 or even like a night live, then I may go live around 8:30. So turn your post notifications on for that. I do have a busy week coming up, so that's why I wanted to keep y'all informed with that. Tuesday we should be good in the hood. I don't have my schedule in front of me. Wednesday, we're going to start our 9 a.m. yoga classes. So they will be the 9 a.m. yoga classes. We're going to start at my new space. I got most of it cleaned up. I'm going to have like a yoga side of my office, and then there's going to be like a like the craft side, right? So I'll be able to, I need to go through like my inventory and stuff after this weekend. But if you're local, join me Thursday. We're going to have yoga and wine at my friend's plant shop. So if you've never done yoga classes or yoga at all, come to Parkway Floral. We're going to be doing yoga and wine. I'm going to be providing the yoga, and so graciously, they will be providing the wine and light snacks and things like that. I think this is like either my third or fourth year. I remember like the first time I did this, Bear was like still in his little car seat. I sat him in there and he just stared at me the whole class. Like little Bear was just looking. I turned his little seat to see my mat or whatever, and I taught from there. For those that don't know, I love my son. Like how them black girls be saying, what do they say? I love them down. Like I will bring my baby everywhere. So yeah, the headphones. I know the headphones is on. So, well, now that he's older, he can stay at grandma. So, but anyway, I usually bring my son with me most places. Like I don't play about that. I guess this is still the intro. So I am a stay-at-home mom, but I do make art and I do teach yoga and stuff like that. So I worked very hard to I'm not even like an influencer, and I try to stay humble with like, you know, how I say things, because I know with the drama that just recently happened, you know, things can get misconstrued. I'm a very humble person. I just want to put myself in a position to be, I've always wanted to be a stay-at-home mom, but to be able to still do the things that I love while being able to bring my child with me. So I worked since 19. I look like I work at the library. Since 19, y'all, I've been doing yoga. It's almost been a decade. So I'm just very appreciative of those that have stuck around wherever, on whatever platform. You needed this. You needed the laugh or what? I'm just appreciative of y'all. Like I appreciate we can joke around and then we can actually learn from each other. Anyway, this is a really cool community. Like, yeah. So we got yoga and wine this week. I got a market this week. And I got other stuff. I need to try to get to the library. I don't know if y'all library does this. Yeah, it really is all love. I don't know if y'all libraries do this, but I'll get text messages letting me know when I need to renew my books. So I always try to get new books. I'll get like 5 new books for the month for my kid. So it's been over a month and they're like, hey, your books are up for renewal. So you literally can just text renew. RA is renew all, or you can text like RL and it's like renew from the list of the books that you have checked out. So that's really cool. If you haven't been to your library in a while, they're getting advanced over there. Soon we'll have to check out maybe board games and stuff like that. That would be fun. But yeah, tomorrow we'll have a normal day of streaming. Wednesday, we're going to get an early morning one. I'm going to try to get there around 9 so then we can start our first 9 a.m. class, and then we may do an afternoon one. We'll see. Adding that to the schedule. Thursday, we may be able to do an afternoon stream Thursday, but then that evening I'm doing yoga and wine. Friday, I have a hair appointment. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And like the weekends is kind of like chilling, maybe chilling, whatever. But yeah. Okay. Funny thing. It's not funny, but it may be. Everything's funny. I guess depending on how you look at it. So remember I was telling y'all about, I want to show y'all this. I have no idea what their prices were, but somebody like this wanted to get mad at me. I'm just going to search this. Beaded pens. You're good if you don't look at the screen. Like, I just want to show you this. Let me show you this. Look at this. You can get into so much trouble. You are rolling. You can get into so much trouble like stealing trademark art. And I see like a lot of this. Let me try to find. Because you can get like, these are safe. Nobody's showing the Disney character ones. The Disney character ones is where you can get in a lot of trouble. We should just go on Etsy and see what's happening. That there's some stitch ones. These look a little suspicious. The picture's not very good. Is this Hercules? I have no idea, but I'm like, see, this is the thing I mean. Like, makes pens, and then you want to charge $9. Oh, the copyright did expire? Okay. I see now. I see now why that is so abundant. Did not know that. What else is just... They're being safe on this page, but we all know what I'm saying right now. You shouldn't be using like trademark stuff in your art, like the Hello Kitty. I've seen this with multiple vendors. You follow a lady that makes Disney ones? Like, that's what I mean. You got to be really careful making these. These are hit or miss if they'll actually work. And I'm looking at the prices. You can charge like up to $10 for a single pen. I'm like, I can go to my bank and just ask for a pen. You want to charge $9? They are going down. What you mean they going down? That's crazy. Like $10. Is it for a single pen or do you get all of them? Let's go. Let's actually just take an educated view and see what's happening as I look at this. Only 2 left and are in 3 cards. I'm just looking. I'm not hating on Chelsea. She can do her thing. But do you only get 1 pen for $10? You got to ship this too. They are going to jail. Because, okay, these are like $1, but then like you sell yourself short. Pens have such a small margin. Because like if you're charging $20 for a pen, I'm just joking. If you're charging $20, these are $15. What are these? Beaded lanyards. You can get away with having a nurse pay for this. Nurse and teachers. The day to teach. Like, it would be really cool and unique. It's hard to set yourself aside. None of this was made in-house. You brought these blocks. Like, you can buy these. I'm not even sure what these are called. They're like silicone things you can buy. It's just really paying for the assembly and the shipping. You can get these. There isn't a separation that makes this different and why the market is so saturated. Now she is actually kind of underselling herself. Or is this a 3-pack or a single one? These are dope. People who do these are dope. You actually had to use a Cricut, I can see, and then you use like a glitter pen or whatever to glitter stuff to... I don't even know. I've never made a pen, but I'm like, this I can tell was handmade and there was some thought. But just stringing along some friendship bracelet pens, this person had a lot to say about me, bro. But never to my face. Not saying this page, but like that makes pens like this. It was just interesting. It's interesting that like never to my face they wanted to say something. On the last day they thought they could run away. Bro, you're 40. Cause like I was saying, why I'm getting to that, why this is funny. I went to try to look on their page on Facebook because I'm like, I was gonna show you the actual page, but they blocked me. I'm like, oh, now you've seen yourself out. I don't block people, but I'm glad you saw yourself out once you realized, yeah. Is this the same person I'm talking about? Yeah, it does the absolutely same thing. The only reason why I upgraded from an iPhone 11 to a 15 is because I ran out of data. And it was slowing down my phone or something like that. I couldn't record videos I needed to do. Who is the clown talking to? What do you mean? You? Are we not clowns? Are we not clowning together? The joke went over your head. It's supposed to be funny. Okay, but yeah, so like I try to go to their page. The craziest thing, I I used to share like weekly. I would share posts weekly, if not I can't say daily, but I would share something to the main page to be posted so then people, well, that's all folks. So then, to one, to keep the page alive, like the community page for the market, right? It kind of gets dry when one person is sharing something every day. So I'm the people that are sharing every day, I'm trying to share my stuff too, just so there's a variety. Home run. um what do you want? Look at your face. America. Look at bro.
Boo.
Look at Carrie and his new sweater.
It's just a sweater.
Peace out. Wow.
Just, I'm like, just leave me alone.
um but yeah, I was trying to, I wanted, I don't even know what I'm saying. I just wanted to share too, so then there'd be like a variety, and you could, people who would be potential clients, potential customers, would see stuff, and then they would see that it was an active page. Um, yeah, but it would always take like a day for my stuff to be approved, and then maybe or sometimes a few days, maybe the sale I was trying to do ended, and then it didn't reach the audience, so that kind of stunk. Um, anyway, those pens, they're interesting. That demographic, I would say, it would definitely be like nurses and teachers. No hate, just nurses and teachers. But like you don't really have a big margin of profit making pens. Like they're trying to sell these for $1. $10 pens. This economy is crazy. I'm like, then I don't know. I'm trying to look at it from both perspectives, as a maker and as a potential customer. I don't know. I'll just leave that be. That was interesting. Oh, what I was saying, I'll just leave the Etsy, because we were looking at Etsy together. I'll leave that be. Yeah, their thing is blocked. Not once did any of those people, I think one person shop, but they didn't post about my art. Is it refillable? I don't even think these are refillable. Let's go back to the page and see if they're refillable. Never posted my art. I just got this because they never shopped in my store. Even though, I mean, I had stickers. As like my stationery stuff is always my cheapest stuff. I know rugs can be expensive, right? And they're a labor of love. But not once did I have somebody from there actually share my store. Even before all of this stuff, happened. I'm just like, why are you secretly hating on me? I don't see anything about it saying that they're refillable. See, teacher pens, they're marketed towards more so teachers who don't really care whether you brought them wholesale or not, I suppose. Yeah, it was good chat. What is goody? Big Za. I'm ready to cook up. See, bro, this is what's getting me. You want to charge $9 for just one pen, and then it's gonna take $4.14 to ship it. I'm paying $14 for one pen, and I don't even get a pack. And see, that's what I mean about margins. Just being respectfully. If I were to analyze this, just being smart about margins. I am no expert. I'm just giving my honest opinion about selling pens. Unless you were making the little silicone things, that would be so dope. You know, let's see. Honestly, let's go on to, I wish I could like show my screen without having to zoom out and stuff. We're gonna, what is it? Alibaba? Alibaba. I used to go on there, but then like, bro, it don't even write by itself. Bro, I don't even got to. I don't even, oh, for those that do not know, okay, I'm going to explain this to you. And I'm not saying it like I think you're stupid, but I'm just putting this in 5-year-old, even 3-year-old, how I talk to my 3-year-old. I'm putting this in the plainest text that I am capable of. We just looked at those pens that are on Etsy. Etsy is supposed to be for small businesses and handmade goods. It was popping. But I'm going to tell you, so I've brought stuff since that happened. I was supposed to get some custom Timberlands and I got charged and they never came to me. So that's why I'm like, I'm not going to sell on Etsy. I actually, we buy our sage. I'm thinking if I should continue with the sage. Yeah, at times. I was thinking of, do we continue to sell sage? But I brought bulk off of Etsy from people who actually grow their own sage and dye their own sage. I will always try to support a small business in that of buying bulk of something. So let me explain this to you. This is like why I'm so hard on being a small business, right? And I stand so firmly on everything that touches these hands right here is handmade. It is an original idea. So like I was saying, Etsy is for original small businesses, original art, handcrafted things. Alibaba, if you don't know what Alibaba is a wholesale place. You need a wholesale license or something like that to be able to buy large bulk quantities of things. Now, we just looked on Etsy. Single pens they are trying to sell for $9. You look on Alibaba, you can get a wholesale. I don't even got to click on it. You can get a wholesale of these pre-made pens. So for anybody trying to say we made these and it only cost you 40 cents if you were to get $5,000, or I'm sorry, I'm tripping. To buy 5,000 pieces, it would cost you 40 cents per unit. So if you were to buy one, this is how much they're marking it up. If you were to get, you have to get a minimum of 500 pens. From 500 pens to this amount, almost 2,000, you're getting charged 45. So that's where they come up with that $200 for math. That 200 some we just saw before we clicked on it. If you did not know this, you buy in bulk, your price gets lower. If you buy over 5,000 pens, you only have to pay 33 cents per pen, and you can jack them up as, that's a hood tank. I don't know if you heard it, but you can jack it up. You see what I mean? There is no creativity in this. We are now on Alibaba. We were on Etsy. They're charging $9 because they probably brought like 500 of these for 45 cents each. There's no creativity in that. Anybody selling these pens, what I'm literally, I went to Alibaba, and this is alarming. I went to Alibaba to see if like, what are these called? Silicone pieces? So can you buy like the ones that you want, or do you have to get a bunch of randomized beads? That's crazy. I need to share that with y'all. That's not creative at all. You can buy sports ones. Oh, here are the beads. But you have to buy a minimum order of 200. Here are the beads of how they're trying to color code them. They're like skinny beads or skinny pens, and then at the top is where you can add the pizzazz. But just assembling it, you didn't make the Mountain Dew sign. I haven't tried yarn yet. Like I'm still working with what I have. Here, this is how they do it. See? What are these called? Wholesale cartoon characters, beatable items, 3D silicone. That's all you got to look up. Yeah, for $225, you could make that profit. But is that item popular? You brought it 500 times. You better be booked for markets, because their shop never look empty. It look like it's the same units, the same inventory. Yeah, these are smaller beads. I'm just looking now. Here's where they get the rest of these too. Shrek. Who makes these? You would make so much money if you just made the silicones of this. That would be crazy. You get one actually with like your business logo on it. That would be dope. I know like characters sell more, but then that's, see, I told you these aren't creative. You could just get a pink themed one, like some of the, where is it? You could get like a pink beige mom kind of theme of the silicone pack you brought, or you could just get like the standard kind of black looking ones. There is I mean, I just hope you don't call it handmade. You cannot call it handmade. Yeah. Like you can definitely do a theme. At the same time, you got to look at how many people are actually buying these though, because I've seen these before them people even came there. This also bothers me. Okay, let's go back. Like if you made, like I'm telling you, if you were to make the silicone pieces, the attachments, you would make, like, if you could make custom ones, I would get custom ones for my business. Maybe to write on. I don't know if I would sell them. I'd get one to write on, so then people would be like, what pen you using? Oh, this one for my confidential goods. You know, I got this, you know, it was actually made with love and not in a sweat factory. And then I'm going to upcharge 100% on it. So what was I looking up? Them 3D dragons. This, and then the nerve to charge. I heard these are so easy to make. I've seen these. So like, let's see. You can buy, if I'm not mistaken, you can buy, we're on Etsy right now. Look at these. They're only $1. They're very inexpensive to make. These are $1.99. People are charging up to $30. This is $26 for the egg. And I heard these break easily too. Let's see. They're pretty cheap on here. So listen here. Yes, that would be the end. I seen these being made too. So about these dragons here. When you like this, okay, no. That's kind of cool. You can put some lights on it, then that's when it can get more expensive. You just didn't hit print or hit make. Cuz when all of these programs, they start to look similar. This one's cool, like with this. But is it like meant to be a figurine? Are you meant to play with it, or because these became popular at one point? See, they're popular for little kids. You can get little kids to say, spend your money on this. But then if a kid were to play with this could easily snap. This is just 3D printed. What am I saying? All of these programs are like the same. So like Cricut, you upload, you don't even see, that's me even being advanced. With Cricut, there are pre-uploaded images you can use, right? I'm just gonna go through the steps of how you would make it on a shirt. You pick your generic mama design, and then you put it on your little graph. You move it to your mat, your grid sheet, right? So I'm chopped and we not even chopped yet. Like, yes, woof. All of the programs are very easy to follow. It's not until you start making actual customized stuff then you can start to add a higher price tag. But if you're making pre uploaded art and try and upcharge $20 or more on a shirt, that's all, you didn't even write the word mama. All you did was you loaded the vinyl into your printer or your Cricut and hit print, and it did all the cutting. So yeah, same thing. I would say I've never used a 3D printer, but I've watched videos on that. I've watched videos on the engravers too. They're pretty much drag, drop, make programs. You drag the image you want to make, drop it into the program, and hit print. You didn't carve any of that, you know? Now imagine the person who actually takes like claymations, pottery. I've seen people make dragons out of wire. And then they got you at this table severely, like, you're in your market because you didn't even have to spend that much money on materials, you know? You can't really say this is handmade when this dragon thing is already in there. It's already an uploaded thing, you know? Or the pens. All you did was buy a bunch of stuff and put it together. I guess you sourced it. You knew where to buy it. Everybody goes to Alibaba. I'm just going to go on Etsy and type in mama. Mama bear shirt, mama necklace, mama bearded dragon mug. That's all the search came up. Okay, get this off. Okay. Just enter. Get on my face. Mama is a real easy thing to... I've even made art with mama on it. But I embroidered it. See, that's cool. They embroidered that. Oh, wait a minute. As you look right here, this could have been by hand. But this looks like this was done by machine. Because ain't no way you're only charging $26 for something that you were supposed to do by hand. And then same with this. Wait, is this custom embroidered? What is this? They're charging $48. What's the difference? This is done by machine. That's done by machine. Anyway, I don't know. You can literally buy this DTF sheet and then, you know, flip it. You buy the... Hold on, my headphone's falling off. You buy that. Same with this one. This one look... Anyway. See, they got all this Winnie the Pooh stuff as well in my mom era. I've seen... These are cute. They're trendy for now. The Ray Dunn. They won't put this down. The Ray Dunn font. Or... This is overdue, or this is overdone, and wifey and what do they call it, hubby? This is an easy sell. Just throw wifey on a shirt and charge whatever. This advertisement, They just took a blank shirt, which is fine, and then they put the words over it. Well, you could go to like Target and buy this. Mama's boy. See, that would be creative. You wouldn't be able to find that anywhere. I'm gonna take this off. This is very itchy. Yeah. My mom, she be calling the wigs helmets. It do feel like a helmet at times. Okay, hold on, because this made my headphones slide down. Let's see if there's actually somebody selling Mama's boy shirts. Let's just see. Mama's boy, but it's like they're probably in child size. Boy, mom, mama's boy. Every trendy Instagram person has this collection that they're trying to sell to you. And look at this. In my mama's boy era, there's only $8. What's good, Brandon? This one's dope. Okay, no. Why did they... There's a video. The first shirt, that's pretty cool. That's cool. But that still looks like a DTF. Did they design that? I've seen these too. I don't know if this is the same... If this is the same company. I literally seen this brand. Not this brand. I seen this shirt before. Are they... And then like it's really easy when all of it's saturated and mama and boy mom, not boy mom, mama, hubby, wifey, when that stuff is trending, you can just steal somebody's total business. Whoever started this is probably pissed and they're like, man, I can't have nothing. Now everybody want to be on the mama train. Baby stuff is endless though too at the same time. So anyway, we're gonna go garden. I finished the rugs. I need more water. I finished the rugs. Tomorrow will probably be like shaving them up good. My mom and my brother had came to visit, so that was fun. My feet fell asleep. Feet, sleep, wake. Whoa. Had to be resurrected. Anyway, that was a journey down the hole. Maybe we'll find something else on Alley. If you've ever wanted, and like, see the worst thing is when people buy directly from Alibaba and then they want to buy a booth at a craft event and none of their stuff is ever handmade. The people who put these markets together, they really need to actually check. They need to go and check out these people's websites and hosting. Boy, I can see it in your face. It's all over the place. Can you stand up straight for me? Yeah. I'm getting some water.
There. Oh. That's another nigga.
Where's my shit? You're spectating him?
Yeah.
Here we got a new pop.
It's my first and only pop.
Yeah, you got something new.
Yeah.
Shh.
Huh?
Not you. I'm just filming the game. I don't even have you in it.
Coming back. They're gonna spin back, bro.
Yo, big head in the way now. Gosh. You know that Dragon Ball Z character.
Me?
They said.
Oh, I was like, I don't know. If you were asking.
No. I need space to cook. Look at me. Did you in my
Coming back.
the scarf is still on.
What was that shoe shooting?
These shoes need to be put up for somebody trip on them. Whoa.
Sorry.
That would be tragic. I feel like I got wig hair on me.
Where? There's kids coming back. There's kids coming. They're coming back. They're
Real
coming back. They're
know
coming
what a
back.
real shit be. Real niggas know what a real hit be.
I don't know. I just heard the glider.
Oh, these glasses? I thought you saw something else. These glasses are blue light. If you can't tell by like, got like a blue kind of tinge to them. You're supposed to wear them when you're looking at the screen. I had some cute pink ones, and they were by Classy Girl. And then Bear bent them. Yeah. Swear to God. Gotta look for Randy the raccoon. The trash has been dumped, Randy. Ain't nothing to look at. I'll never forget when I tried to go out and go get some dinner one night, and there was like a long, what do they call it? I'm trying to say a funny name. Marsupial tail looking back at me. Aren't opossums marsupials or something like that? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Get your kneecaps out. You got this hat up in here. I'm joking. I need to roll up my big Mozart sleeves.
Man,
Looks
that
good.
shit used to be my
Maybe
game.
y'all can see the game. You need to have it tilted. Carrie is locked in.
Not really. I'm just chilling.
You chilling? I swear I feel like a string from this wig is on me, and I can't. Ah! I'm not tripping. I knew I wasn't tripping. Felt this piece of hair on my nose.
Alright, it's 36 people left. Oh, deadass footsteps.
Y'all see that?
Oh. Is someone by me?
Ah!
I'm right here.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not, bro. Oh my god.
I didn't post
sniper?
nothing on my Snapchat
Oh, his teammate's
today.
coming. He's right here. I got him. Sheesh.
You used to have a curved
That's
TV.
tactical.
Whoa.
There's more kids
That's
shooting over
dangerous.
Here,
This
so.
thing over here.
Is that you? Oh. Scared me, bro.
It's already 9:10 now. We'll see if we can get some embroidery done.
I can't cook. What happened, bro?
I have to see,
Yeah.
y'all, I have to see how bad the rugs smell. They don't smell like putrid, you know what I'm saying. Just, they smell like glue. Because we did the carpet glue, and then we just did, I let that sit yesterday. Today we did the spray. Did my headphones die?
Oh, wow, damn. Didn't know you wanted it.
Maybe the song went off. I remember it made a scary noise when I first heard them trying to die. But it's been like 2 weeks since I've charged these headphones. If it's... Oh, yeah, I hear the song coming in. If they still stank, I don't want to bring that the fumes in.
Oh, shit. What are you doing? Knock one. What are you doing?
If they still stank, we'll go ahead and put the glue outside, but then I'm going to have to just leave them in the hallway. So, maybe we do yarn painting. I'll have to try to switch it up. Because I'm just going to try to glue them edges, make sure the edges are down, have those lay down. Maybe we come back to the yarn painting, because I'm kind of sick of that, just sitting in the house. Or I need to do some spring cleaning, and I need to clean the closet, make the closet walkable again. It's literally humanly impossible for me to move through my crafts faster, because I have a few more bleached or tie-dye sweatshirts I still need to try to embroider on. But I have like a bag of those sitting back there. It's just getting cluttered. Trying to, I guess, see what I can make room for. I keep these glasses though at my desk.
You did?
If I'm ever like editing, I suppose. I need to get back into editing. Same thing. I need to clear out and clean off my computer.
Oh my.
I don't know if it's like when you delete a video or something off of your computer, Apple saves it like twice. So that's how like my memory be getting filled up. I'd like to go live and then like maybe once a week have a video posted.
Ooh. There's another nigga. You better not poke his head out. Let me see bro's fucking head out.
It's good. There's like I'm looking at him and he looking at me. What's going on? Everything's purple.
Yeah. Right here, right here, right here.
There's something I need to put you on to, though. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
There's a lot of shit going
Whoa.
on. Alright. It is.
Okay, that's not what I'm putting you on to. What I actually was saying I need to put y'all on to. You need to listen to Gravy when Young Gravy. We know the artist Young Gravy, I hope. We need to listen to him when he was in his prime, when he was in his bag, and as the young folks say, when his rent was due. Young Gravy, Send Me Forget Me Thoughts, Back to the Basics. That's the dude. Yes. Mr. Clean. Like, that was his breakout song. Okay, fine. When he made Send Me Forget Me Thoughts, he was in his bag. Back to the Basics. There was one other. Woke up in the morning like 6. 2 dark bitches on my side like twigs. Hey, Lil Vanilla in the mix. Don't mix. Wait, what did he say? Don't mix ass, but I'm still with the shits. Something weird he had said. You been on him? Yeah, that's what I mean. In his prime, but now he's just making like mainstream stuff, and it's just like whatever. And Baby No Money, B-N-O-B, I don't even know how to say his name. His little, both of them, when they would tag team a song, and then they would have their little the little sound bit or something that they would use in the songs would always be so funny. And now he's just mainstream. I don't remember that one song he did, Betty, in it. Cause like, I'm gonna be for real. This is what I mean. Like, when his rent was due and he was in his bag, when he would do, whoa, like that, it had more feeling years ago. Now when he puts that whoa, it's kind of like, it was whoa, but okay.
You talking about? Or get my shit smacked, bro. I got 8 kills, bro. I get my shit smacked, bro. I ain't gonna get my shit smacked, bro. I ain't gonna get no kills. ain't gonna get my shit smacked.
I'm about to turn that light off for you.
Wait, right here.
And they call me money because I can loan banks. Yeah, and Azalea Banks before like whatever happened with her. Well, no, yeah, his name, he cool. But Azalea, it's playing Azalea Banks in my shuffle right now. Let's just switch it up. I don't know if Azalea Banks is good or bad, but there was like some beef with Sky Jackson, and I don't remember what happened. This was years ago. I used to think about immature things like, you want me? You love me? You gonna call me? Turn this up. Let him cook. Huh. Get me higher than the feeling of the rest of mine. The magical dragon. I had to. Where's was it Amanda?
Yeah, wait for me. This kid's over here though. Keep fortifying this bitch. No, I'm not gonna put him in here. Just get him outside. I'm not gonna push. Are you going to sleep?
No.
Huh?
No. Just wanted to say I love you. I'm already almost out of water. What? Let me fill this up a little more. All right. I'm going to try to do like just 2 flowers. And see where we get. Trying to end at 10. If not, a little bit after. Yeah, I haven't seen her either. I hope she's doing well. Okay. Yeah, this is on 29%, so I don't know what I should do. I hope it doesn't die. I have this on. Oh. No, anybody. There. Just cutting lights off, man. Gotta say that power. You know they can just charge what they feel like it. Yeah. Huh. That's the way I like it. This the progress. We're gonna just try to do 2 flowers wherever we land. Nothing. None of my scissors are over here. I have one. It's only this one. We'll see if I get annoyed by using that. All right, where did we leave off? This is a good song. Started on the east side, now I'm off on the west side one time. Not a pro tip, but a possible tip. It was going crazy. Remember the song? I was trying to spend some money. Not a pro tip, but I was saying use washi tape. Turn this down. Whoop. Yelled at me. I turned it down too low. He got mad at me. Use like washi tape, and then I pinch the end. So when I travel, I can just pinch it in the tape, and then it's easier to find your needle. I don't use no needle box or nothing like that. Everything just goes in this little tin. And that's how I try to keep some of my projects mobile. All right, so, ooh, and I gotta try not to pinch myself. It's called washi, W-A-S-H-I. This is washi tape I had when it first came out, believe it or not. This is really funny. Washi tape, it was made by Scotch, and they had, ooh, the hell? Expressions? Expression Scotch. I was trying to show you the inside. Scotch Expressions. Expressions. And it's literally called washi tape. It's easy to rip tape. I had a bunch of these. This fits in my to-go tape. What's the song you can't see? What was that? Is this Carrie or Bear? Oh, Wasabi? Isn't that the song? That shit tripped me out. Is that Carrie screaming on the game? All right. It's almost 9:30. We're gonna try to do 2 flowers. Every time I pick this project up, I try to tell myself, let's just do 2 flowers to get some progress on it. Washi tape, it was Carrie. What you mean? My Carrie? What really got me with the washi tape, I think I showed y'all this. I tried to do the trend, and that shit looks stupid. I'm gonna show you in a sec. This shit is like splitting. So you know what's up. No, this shit is possessed. Hold on. That's where I'm gonna try to pull this. I don't need your help. Like, what the hell? I'm not that child, bro. This shit don't seem right. This shit is like splitting. Hold on. What? This must be twisted up. What the fuck? Now it came through. Hold on. My yarn is trying to fucking split, bro. Come on. Take that. There. Right. Hold on, y'all. What the hell? Do you not see what I'm going through? They won't just split. Something got tangled up soon as I lifted my finger. Like, come on. I'm not trying to stab myself, bro. It's actually a really sharp needle. I hope that doesn't hurt. Huh? Yeah. There we go. Yo, baby daddy. There we go. First stitch, little dark blue petal. Can I lower this somehow? Maybe, because like I feel like my knees is all the way up in the air. I'm using a sharper needle. This one at least feels sharper. Because sweatshirts are a little thicker, so I can't use an as blunt needle, which I could just use like on a canvas tote or like that extra fabric you see my art displayed in. It's not felt, but that how do I describe it? What do they call it? Just embroidery fabric? I don't know. It's not monk's cloth. It's a tan like fabric I had brought a while ago. Those you can use like a blunt needle. This one I'm using a little bit of a sharper needle. And I'm also working around needles. These little needles are holding, this paper is sticky, but these little needles are holding it so the paper still doesn't lift because it is fabric. So I'm making lazy daisies. You can see me pulling on that string right here. That's gonna help lay the petal down. And you come in right next to it. So my fingers, like, I know that's like weird. That's how my fingers move from the bottom. T-shirts have a thinner fabric, so you could use a blunt needle. This is like the needle I'm using, just a regular one. It just feels a little sharper. I feel like I need to go. It has a gold, does this have a, is this the gold tip? May or may not be gold tip. But I use a lot of different needles, as you can see. There's one that's supposed to be, this was the upholstery one I used when I sewed the the Eels and Escalator dice. Thicker fabric. My lips are getting dry. This thicker fabric, and I use a thinner string. I can only fit like two pieces of string or floss through there. Then the embroidery floss has 6 strands, so about 2 fits in there. And then that's how I can sew thicker fabrics by hand. This one's very sharp, so when I stick it in, I don't stick it in all the way because it actually come down and start to poke right out. You ready to bust? Okay, anyway. This one had, what is this one? What the hell is going on? This one's really sharp. I feel like that one was from a kid. That eye hole was only that small. The last two ones, the hole was like, okay, I'm shocked. It was like this big. The last two eyes were like this long. This one, forgot what this one's used. This one's been through hell. This one, I probably should just throw this away. This one, I think I used this one when I sewed jeans. Look at this motherfucker. Look at that shit. I'm just rolling it like a little rotisserie chicken. You can see the bend in it. This been through some shit. I think this has stabbed me before. You can see it's moving like a snake. It's so bent. I had like slashed my finger, trigger warning. Slashed my finger, bro. It was this finger. You know, I always thought like if you ever get your fingers cut, it would alter your fingerprint. You can't even see it no more. I think, yeah, it still looked like a fingerprint. Like you can't even see. It's the horrible lighting too. You know. All right, we're doing too much talking. Third petal of like a lot. Each daisy has 5 petals. I'm gonna do one right there. So I come up, I come down. I like to take my finger and I make sure it's laying flat and not twisted. So this is my finger rolling. Okay, that's straight. I'm gonna pull it through, come out. Watching it, my fingers touching the fabric here. Before you pull it all the way through, take this very delicately. You gotta feed your way back up so you don't accidentally pull your stitch all the way through. This is just a loose, loop, okay? Okay. So I'm gonna take this finger and I'm gonna start to lay it down where I want my stitch to come up, right in front of my nail. Right in front of my nail is where I come up on this petal. We're doing this bottom petal right here. Pull it up. And I like to pull kind of off to the side. That lays it flat. I need alley-oop. That's funny you say that. Alley-oop was a song Young Gravy made too with Lil Baby. Something like that. That's a funny song. Alright. As I'm pulling through, I'm going to make sure it wasn't looped crazy. And I just pull it through. And now the petal is secure. So we're on D. No, I'm sorry, I'm chopped. We're on O. I'm working at O. We laid the petal flat. Alright, 35. That's why I said at least 2 daisies we're gonna try to do. Let's see. We'll see how long. The tapping is me flattening the stitch, like if you see ever doing that. Take your finger, get your loop, pull it, pull it, pull it till you see, wow, try to unravel. Where you want to lay it down, I'm going to probably keep it that. This one's a little difficult. All right. My needle is coming up right at the tip of that daisy. Pull. Pull it back and then come down right on the outside of the tip of the petal. Now you have learned how to make a lazy daisy. Repeat 4 more times. Take your finger, pull, 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 pull. Try to lay it flat. About, oh, this is a twisty little demon. All right. Stop on twisting. Okay, that's how I want it to look. But it keeps twisting on me. Yeah. One twist. Bro. Alright. We're gonna just come up so we can try to wrangle you. I'd even do there. Alright. I wrangled him. Okay. That was too much. There we go. We made a daisy, so I'm gonna tie it up. So, sorry, I should have shown y'all this. This is how I tie my knots, and I make them as close as possible. I make them as close as possible. So, put the base down. I'm gonna show you how I tie my knots as close as possible, and then I'll leave a little bit so it doesn't unravel on its own. We're gonna tie, can you see this little star right here? This is what the back of a daisy looks like. Looks like a little star, because all of the rest of these stitches that you did are surface stitches. The only time you came through was like to make like a little star. So that's kind of cute how there's just going to be a bunch of stars on the inside of each of these sweaters. So how do you make a knot as close as possible, like literally where it just came up from? This is how I do it. I just take my hand and make like I spin a little circle, and I pull up, I come it through and I pull up. So now I got a little knot right here going. I'm going to take my finger, I'm going to keep pulling, until the hole gets really small, and I lay my knot, I'm patting it down so it's flat. I lay my knot right next to the line where I came up from, or came back through. Hold it. Now step on the knot. You have a little loop, pull your loop all the way down. A little tug, and your knot should be right next to the stitch you just came up. You see how close that is? Now I can take my scissors, and these aren't my favorite scissors, but we'll see if these work. And I leave just a little bit of a tail so it doesn't unravel. And that's how you can make a knot really close. You love the tie-dye? Thank you. It was really light when it came out. I was surprised. That was like not
my first time in a while doing a tie-dye, so each one of these sweatshirts looks really different where the tie-dye set. I have a little bit of a tail, so I could take it. For the sake of the video, I would try to cut it over my table, but I cut just a little tiny tail. So my tail is about this long, so then I don't have to cut it later. My phone's on 20%. We gotta make one more flower before 10. We have 15 minutes. So my next blue, dark blue daisy we can just stay in this same O. We did the blue one just now. We're going to make another one. I think I want to make another one of these half ones. So yeah, we'll definitely finish before 10. Let's knock on wood. I'm going to do a 3 flower tip daisy rather than 5. So I'm going to do a center point and then kind of where I want them to overlap. Let's try right there. So I'm going to poke my hole. So when I do a loop, I want the loop to kind of go into this space in between these two light blue petals. So I'm going to pull it up and I'm going to see how fat my petal looks. I'm going to come back down right next to where I came up. So my fingers, like I said, underneath are just doing this. So I can feel the fabric and then like I open it so I don't stab my finger. Kind of have an idea where the needle is. So come up, come down. Make sure you don't have a loop. So my finger did that little spin. Make sure it lays flat. This is your petal. So you want to try to pull till you're like, okay, that's about as big as I want this petal to look. So I'm going to stop there. Don't pull your loop all the way. I'm going to say I want to come up about here. Or actually, where is it? There we go. So I came up. I'm at the tip of my petal. You see my needle wiggling? Come up. And then that's how the star starts to form on the bottom. That's your first petal. So you came up at the very tip. Now on the outside of the tip, poke back down, pull it through. And I have secured my petal tip by making that stitch. Major loop, hard to see. Major loop, you came up, you came up, you came down. And then you come back up and then make a little stitch over. That would be fire. So for this project, I need to finish these words, and then we're also going to put flowers on the sleeves. Light blue and dark blue flowers. That might be too close in the middle. I'm trying to leave a little bit of space where I do my next poke through, so it's not completely in the center or right in front of these two blue stitches I made right here. I'm leaving space for my French knot. That will be the pollen that I add to each of these flowers. All right, this is right next to it, so I'm gonna, actually, no, there's like a weird gap, so I'm gonna do that. That's how I cover up my weird gaps. I'll come back down, and we're gonna try to put this petal going towards the center of the O. So I didn't pull all the way. I'm saying yeah, right there. You see my second petal? I'm feeling, trying to get it right in front of my finger. Right there. I poke up. See? Right at the tip, I poke back up to secure my loop. What is this? I'm trying to get these stitches to lay a little bit better. Hold on, I need to adjust this. And that's how you can make it a bigger one. Yeah. Come on, poke. Did I get it? All right, y'all. Progress was made. We finished in good time. Finished my stitch. I did a half a daisy. So then we can start to make it look more like an arch around the O. So once we wash the outline, it still resembles the letter O. So I go around with big flowers first, just to kind of fill it in. And then I start adding like single petals to complement the little spaces that may not be big enough on the edges for full ones. And then I also use some French knot dots around. It looks really cute once you look at the detailing of it. This one will look different. They'll look just like the jeans that I did. So I'll show y'all the jeans. We're on like 17%. So like I was saying, we're just trying to fill the space in. But to like get the smaller areas, I'll start to do like 3 petal daisies. And then like I might put a single petal, you know, if it's a big enough space. Otherwise, if it's a small space like the tip here, I may add like a French knot like exactly right there. You know, corners of the G, I may add a French knot. But that's how I started, just to fill the space in. And then there'll be light blue and dark blue French knots. And then only for the tips, I do white. So I pick a color. So like I said, this, I want to show y'all these jeans, but I got like stuff on my desktop. Hold on. So I'm gonna flip it. Like these jeans I stitched by hand. So I did, all of the pollens were white, and then there were pink and like gold flowers, and then the French knots that are in between the flowers were pink and orange, or this gold color, and then only the petals or the pollens were white. So it's gonna be the same effect of this. I not only put that there, all of those petals, then I also put it on like the inside of that. I know the quality does not do it justice, but these are a size 5. I do have these available in my store. Hi, I'm very high. Shouldn't have said that. It's all good. All right, we finished. Thank you. I still have Alibaba pulled up. I might just surf this for a second and see like the most randomest things I can find that like I be seeing people buy. And be like, yeah, I knew you got that from Alibaba, bro. You did not make that. What the heck is this? This seemed, oh, okay. I didn't know what that was at first. All right. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. I should be live at my normal time tomorrow, 11:30. We'll see about a night one. Yeah, I will see you next time. Bye.